My name is Jens. My AKA is Liquid Snute. I play for Team Liquid, a Zerg player, and it's my third year as a pro gamer.
So Jens, what are your thoughts on the new StarCraft expansion that's coming out?
I think it's super interesting. I think they're making some really cool changes. They are going to change the way the units interact with each other. A lot more harassment-based units, so there's going to be a lot more action, a lot more movement, and a lot less defensive, static play. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. They're also making some changes to the economy of the game, so that there will be less downtime in the beginning, and the game will also be a bit faster paced, because they are reducing the amount of resources that you have per base. So it's going to be a lot more flow and a lot faster paced.
What do you think the expansion? What do you impact do you think the expansion will have on esports?
I think the expansion at first is going to raise the interest a bit for StarCraft again, and hopefully, if the units and the design turns out well, I think the viewer counts are going to increase a bit and hopefully stay there. StarCraft 2 has always had a very consistent fan base, so I'm not sure if it's going to change all that much, but I think it's going to be positive for sure.
What do you think about the selling out of stadiums and arenas means for esports?
I think it adds a lot of, it's so cool as a spectator to come to these huge arenas and watch their favorite players, and for us it makes us feel like we're doing something really cool, and it's just such a huge boost to play in front of these crowds and to see their reaction when you win. It's a really good feeling. So it just feels very professional and very cool. It's a lot different from just sitting at home in your basement, for example. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these big venues.
Speaking about that, what are some of the biggest misconceptions about pro gamers?
Well, I guess it's that we're super antisocial, lazy, stuff like this. I've met a lot of people through gaming, and we're just normal people, and we're all different in different kinds of ways. That's the cool part about being a pro gamer as well. You get to meet people from all across the globe. So yeah, the misconceptions aren't right.
What does it take to be a pro gamer today?
A lot of determination, a little bit of luck. Sometimes it can be very tough to start, so you gotta have a plan and a bit of solid finances to start. You don't want to be broke when you start as a pro. You want to be able to invest a bit of your time, a lot of your time, and a bit of money to start with as well, just to make sure that you have the ideal practice environment to begin with. And after that, you need an iron will, because you're going to lose a lot. So you need to be able to get back up when you fall. After that, I think you just need a good network around you, and eventually having a good team is a great support as well, because they can send you to events, having great sponsors that can pay for your trips, and you need a lot of stuff. But if you just do your best and make a solid plan, then you can get to where you have to be.
A lot of people say it's all about practice and playing the game, but it's also watching other people play that's detrimental to your success.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the, well, it's not a whole lot, but some of the best players aren't necessarily the ones that spend the most time with the game. There are a few exceptions that are very good at studying others and just being reasonable and thinking very clearly about the game. So it's not everything just mass practicing, but on average, you need to put in a lot of hours. I feel like it doesn't really hurt to put in a lot of practice, but you shouldn't be neglecting things like your physical health or your mental health as well. So there has to be a balance.
Where would you like to see esports 5 years from now?
Probably a lot bigger. I feel like a lot of big investors are stepping it up, and that every year it just feels like it's growing and growing. So I think, yeah, I don't think it's going to go down at least. So it's either the same or bigger for sure.